what we did from a defensive standpoint. I liked what we did from a serving standpoint particularly. I thought we served really aggressively, and it disrupted Xavier, I thought, quite a bit. I thought they were out of system quite a bit. Overall, good effort. I thought we did a better job of being better in transition, so digging the ball on the net, and then I thought Lydia did a great job of really mixing it around in transition, going to different people.
Questions?
It's Jaali from the offensive standpoint. It seems like there was better balance today. Obviously, that's a Lydia thing, but I mean, as far as how it seemed like a lot of options for her that a lot of people weren't seeing today.
Yeah, I mean, when everyone is swinging well and Lydia's setting everybody, it's hard to stop us, to be quite honest. It works out really well. I mean, it's hard for teams to block everyone and get to every spot that they need to when everyone is firing away. So props to Lydia and props to all the hitters for being available.
How difficult was it to bounce back from the drama of Friday night this week today for everybody?
I mean, we took it pretty easy yesterday, so that definitely helped out a lot. I mean, we did a lot of treatment in our time off. But it really wasn't too hard. I think we all handled it really well. It was just, celebrate for that night, and then get a good night's rest and come back today and play.
Yeah, I thought it was easy to bounce. I mean, they had 48 hours. I mean, it's even harder, if we're on the road and we have to go the next night. But, yeah, I thought they'd be ready to go. We had some recruits on, so they had some other external stuff that probably took some energy away from them. But I thought they did a good job, locking in when we got started.
Alexa, what was your mindset getting the start today? It seemed like maybe there were some, back and forth moments, but maybe a couple of digs, a couple of aggressive serves helped you get into the flow of things.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just about going out there and playing your game and doing what you do every day at practice and kind of not letting the whole game situation get in your head and just going out there and playing like you do every day.
Jaali, did you feel like she provided a lift with, I think there were, 2 or 3 really low line drive balls that she was able to get off the floor. And, when she went behind the line, it seemed like she disrupted Xavier as well. Did you think that she provided a big lift for you guys in that first set?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There were definitely some balls that she got that I would not have gotten. So it's incredible having her back there. Just having her go after everything makes everyone else so much better. Really just raises the level of everybody.
Any reason behind what you saw maybe in practice and preparation, feeling confident sticking her in there?
Well, here's the deal. It's probably the position that we have the most depth. I trust all of our defensive specialists. And so, it can be what a different kid's better at. We shifted Lex and she played left back, and we moved Whit to middle back. And but I think the great thing is, they support each other. And so, and I think as a hitter, Jaali trusts all of them behind. So these guys work their tail off in practice. We knew Lex was ready if her name was called, and she's been waiting for the opportunity. And when you're given an opportunity, you have to go seize it. And I think she did a great job of that on Friday. And so, so we went back to it today. But that's the great thing of that position. I feel like, and you don't even see Megan Ballinger can play back row, Taryn can play back row. Obviously Jaali plays 6th row, and then we've got Sam, Whit, Lex, and Kins. I mean, it's an area that I think we're pretty good. So it's fortunate as a coach that you have options to look at.
A little bit of a slow start all 3 games, but each game just really, really big runs to just blow Xavier out of the water.
Yeah, I thought, particularly in Game 3, I said this to him at the timeout, I thought the big run, we had a big run, I think, was Sam serving? I can't remember who was serving. That I thought it was the cleanest run we've had in a while. And I mean that in the sense, sometimes you go on runs and teams are just giving you points. They're spraying balls and doing some things. I didn't think Xavier sprayed balls. I thought they hit balls that were diggable, we dug them, and then we put the ball down in transition. And I thought that was really good to see, because that's been a big point of emphasis, is we've got to make those digs, we got to get them on the net so Lydia can distribute. And then I thought Lydia did a nice job of taking risks tonight. It wasn't just throwing the ball the outside, it was throwing it to the right, to the middle, or the out on those balls, and I thought that was good to see.
I mean, when you look at, I'm sure you're happy with, when you look at Xavier's side-out numbers. I know scoring from the line has been an emphasis for the past few weeks for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you took a step forward in that regard this weekend as well?
Well, I haven't seen the numbers yet, so I mean, today for sure we did. I mean, you can tell by the numbers that we were scoring behind the line. And you want to score behind the line, but again, I've been really locked in on how we're scoring behind the line. Did the opposing team just make errors, or did we have to do something to score behind the line? Tonight, I felt like we had to do something a lot of times to be scoring behind the line. So it's still an area that we've got to get better. You know, we feel like we've got to get better defending out of system balls, and that should be the easiest ball. We should be saying thank you, and I thought we got better at that today. But I mean this sincerely. As a coach, it's good to be able to say, okay, these are some areas. Sometimes you identify areas and you're like, this is what we got. But there are some areas that we look at as coaches and say, we can be better at that in a week or two if we really lock into that. And so those are all good things for where we want. Again, it's about peaking in a month. You know, we don't have to be our best right now. We just need to be making sure every time we step on the court, we are getting better. And I thought we did that this weekend.
I don't know if you pay attention at all to results outside of your own gym, but I mean, you know that Marquette dropped one to Villanova, so it's kind of almost reset the top of the standings for you guys. Do you feel like you kind of have, you know, you're playing on the even playing field here instead of trying to catch somebody for the second half of the conference play?
I mean, we definitely keep track of who's winning and who's losing, but at the end of the day, we're still going to play our game. I mean, we're still trying to win every single game in the Big East from here on out. So whatever every other team does, it doesn't necessarily matter to us right now, but we definitely keep track of what's going on.
Anything else?